This was a cold spring day. The weather report said it might snow that morning. Fortunately, it didn't. I bundled up with an extra layer, which wasn't enough, and went out. A close-up of some peeling birch bark. This tree was a pleasing shade of almost pink. I paused on the bridge overlooking the creek. A strip of ice still framed the shady side of the creek, and I spotted a mallard drake pretending to be asleep on a log that had washed in recently. I looked for his mate, but couldn't see her. I continued on, and was startled by a couple of deer, which I had startled. They gave their classic snorting alarm calls before they ran over the crest of the hill, and one paused to look at me, I imagined to see if I was pursuing them. I didn't. I moved on to the creek's edge to look at the water. The still quiet was broken up by the pleasing sound of water passing over rocks. As I watched the creek, I heard another couple of deer alarm calls in the distance. The neat thing about the White Mud Creek is the little bits of coal that you can spot in the sand. Do you see them here? This hill is actually quite steep. This winter, someone added a rope to help you climb the hill, as during the spring melt, it gets very icy. I spotted a raven soaring high above the trees. And I ended up visiting the other muskrat pond. I didn't see any muskrats, but the reflections off of the mirror-like surface were amazing. As I crossed the creek on the bridge, I spotted another mallard. And I also saw a snowshoe hare that has almost returned to its summer colors. Its feet are still white, though. Peeking through the trees, I saw a couple of common goldeneyes courting. A fellow YouTuber, Relaxing Sammy, made an excellent video that details the recording rituals. I'll put a link in the description box to her video. It looks like these two have paired off, but I guess the male is still trying to prove himself that she made the right choice. And with that, and feeling a bit chilled, I started to head back home. I paused to see a white-breasted nuthatch foraging on a tree. You can see it's picked up something from the bark and has flown off with it. I love these stairs. They look so beautiful in the sunlight. As always, thanks for watching. So, just a quick shot of the plant that I just rescued. Noticed that somebody had dumped a bunch of soil off on the side of the path, and in amongst it were these bulbs. So I picked one up. I'm gonna plant it in my yard. We'll see what grows.